People call Cerberus a monster, a three-headed dog, a pile of teeth at the gate of the underworld. That description is accurate. It is also lazy. Cerberus is not a random horror added for spectacle. He is a boundary with a heartbeat. He exists for one purpose: to make the border real. In Greek myth, the underworld is not chaos, it is administration. Regions, judges, rules, procedures. Every structure that intends to endure needs a gate. Cerberus is that gate made flesh. Here is the strange part. Several heroes reach him, almost nobody fights him. 3 famous visitors pass the dog in 3 different ways. Each method reveals the visitor more than it reveals the dog. Orpheus comes first, the artist. No army, a lyre. He plays. The underworld listens. The judges, the dead, the dog. Cerberus does not need to be killed. He needs to be moved. So Orpheus uses the one force he lives by: attention. Art rewrites the emotional weather of a room. It makes the impossible feel briefly reasonable. He does not fight the gate. He changes the temperature of the threshold. Orpheus passes because his desire becomes sound, because what he wants refuses to stay silent. He walks toward death for one reason: to take something back. Then comes Heracles. No music, only hands. He takes Cerberus alive. That detail matters. He does not destroy the order. He proves the order has pressure points. Grappled, dragged, returned. Strength can force a gate open for a moment. The underworld becomes a task. Tasks can be completed. Then comes Aeneas. No charm, no wrestling. Instructions, ritual, procedure, bureaucracy. He has the permit, the golden bough, the cake. He treats the underworld like a border crossing. Paperwork, protocol, passage. The Sibyl offers a drugged honey cake. The dog sleeps. The path clears. 3 visitors, 3 methods. Desire, power, duty. But the gate remembers the difference between passage and theft. Theseus and Perithous arrive with a different motive. Not love, not labor, not destiny. They come to steal the queen of the underworld, to take what was never theirs. Cerberus does not tear them apart. There is no duel. Hades welcomes them, offers them a seat. They sit. They cannot stand up again. Pride does not get a fight. It gets stuck. Because the underworld has a rule deeper than force. You can bend a gate. You can trick a gate. You can lull a gate. You cannot rewrite what the gate protects. Now, Odysseus, the strategist, the survivor, the man of workarounds. You would expect him to meet Cerberus. He does not. He goes to the edge of the world. He digs a pit. He pours offerings. He spills blood. The dead come to him. He never crosses the gate. He stays at the threshold. Information, not conquest. Prophecy, not reunion. Orpheus wanted a person. Odysseus wanted a map. Knowledge, then exit. Odysseus understands something the others do not choose to understand. The safest way to handle a monster is to never share a room with it. So Cerberus never needs to appear, because Cerberus belongs to a specific moment. The moment you stop asking questions from the doorway and actually step inside. That is what the dog guards. 3 heads, 3 methods: desire, power, duty. You can imagine a 4th head, invisible. The 4th head does not bark. It does not demand. It does not reach. It belongs to the ones who no longer need to return. Myths rarely give us that visitor. Acceptance does not make a hero story. So the gate remains. The dog remains. The architecture remains. Cerberus is not there to keep you out. He is there to make sure you understand what it means to go in. A monster at the entrance is a message. This is irreversible. This is real. Every time you reach a boundary in your own life, you meet Cerberus. The first head asks what you are willing to lose. The second asks what you think you deserve. The third does not speak. It waits to see whether you will stand or sit. Most choose a method, a song, a struggle, a ritual. Some choose entitlement. They sit down. They never stand up. The myth does not warn you about death. It warns you about how you approach what you cannot control. The underworld is not only a place. It is the name we give to the parts of life that do not negotiate. Cerberus is the mirror at that border, so you can see your own face one last time before you step through.